Hello and welcome to another video, and this one we're doing a mech build for the Annihilator Mean Baby Hero. Now, what I wanted to do with this thing, since it's 100 tons, it's slow, it's super durable, I wanted to make something that just could push. Just, okay, team, get behind me, I'm a wall of metal, I will be your cover, let's go. So I'm looking for good DPS, I don't care if I'm going to be taking damage, I just want to push in and get close to the opponent. So I'm trying out some MRMs, and look at that massive tube count. Let's take a look at the build here in the mech lab. We've got 4 MRM 30s with a light 300 engine and just a bunch of ammo and heat sinks. Yes, MRM 120. Holy crap. It can spit out a lot of damage in a very short duration. You put the MRMs on a chain fire, doesn't really matter if you're facing the opponents because you've got 165 armor in the CT in the front. That is ridiculous. So you can just march right in. Who cares if they're shooting at you? Shoot them back. You will win the trades in this mech, even if you're taking that time to stare at them. But relatively good heat efficiency at 1.28. Of course, the mech is slow because it's an Annihilator at 52.2 kph. Looking at the skills here, I haven't gone that far into the firepower tree, just enough to get high explosive, missile spread, and missile rack, one of each. I could have gone a little bit further, however, I wanted my points to get full survival tree, so they get the maximum benefit. You want that full percentage increase in your armor because it also increases the base plus 30. If we look at the mech stats here, we look down here, base armor in the CT plus 31, that 10% increase that you get on assault mech armor is also applied to that 31, so it's giving us a little bit more because of that. Along the lines here, we get our top speed increase in mobility because our top speed is so low. We just need that little bit more in order to get some more mobility. I could have gotten things like kinetic burst and hard brake, stuff like that, to increase my acceleration deceleration. However, what I'm going to be doing with this mech is, instead of poking, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna stay in cover until I'm ready to push, and then I'm just gonna push and not gonna stop. So there's no point in having acceleration and deceleration if I'm always at top speed as I'm running into people. Operations, we got all of the heat efficiency, all of the cool runs, and then sensors, we got 60% radar deprivation so that we don't get killed by LRMs that easily, and then a little bit of seismic in case I need to see a person coming around a corner 100 meters away. But that is going to be the build, and let's give it a try on the battlefield. And for the first match with the Annihilator, we're loading into Mining Collective Assault. Probably couldn't have gotten a better map for this particular mech. We are a middle to short range mech, so I'm happy we're on a map that has a ton of cover and is going to allow us to get close to our opponents. Now, we are spawning up here in Charlie 2. We're going to want to get down probably into Echo 3 line and move towards the center. A little concerned about going down Delta, unless the allies come over to meet me. If they're coming this side, oh, I would definitely go down Delta line. I'll have to see here. Just gotta always watch where your allies are going. If they're here and they're going to give us cover, are they giving us cover to go over to there, or are they giving us cover with wherever we go? The different choices. And ooh, that's unfortunate. The enemy team had a suicide. It always sucks when that occurs, even on the opposing team. I would prefer to have a fair fight. I don't want to have a 11v12. It's not as fun for me. So, sadly, that is what's occurred. And I think if the other assaults want to, we're just going straight in. There's enemies there, but I feel like I can get pretty close. If they choose to come down this tunnel, I can definitely take care of them. This might have been a bad choice here. Yes, this is definitely a bad choice. I can't even shoot at this guy. I am so screwed. We're gonna give our arm because it's a bunch of armor that we actually don't need. Only thing that's in there is maybe a little heat sinks and ammo. But we should get out of here fine. That was a very bad decision to go down there. The enemy team was it was too much in position for us. So it doesn't look like that suicide on their side is really affecting them negatively here as they are surging forward. And are they coming through this tunnel? That would be interesting. Looks like they are. Okay. Yeah, they got a guy up here. Let's get back. We're going to get swarmed here no matter what. I'm too slow to get away, but we got to be in position to help with the anti-swarm. Pump in some shots into this guy. Before you get around me, I'm going to pump into another full load. And unfortunately, yeah, we're just going to get ripped apart, shreds here. We're going to overheat and just keep on shooting. And sometimes that occurs. I'll definitely keep this match in because sometimes you just get overwhelmed by the opponents. But let's go on to the next match right away. Alright, and here we are loading into the next match for this video. Hopefully this one will go better than the last, but it is Conquest on Tourmaline Desert. Now, definitely don't have the speed to go capture any points. I'm just heading straight to the center. I'm going to go contest Theta the best I can and see if there's any... maybe I can get there before a medium gets there and the medium tries to walk in and go, I'll just capture the point. Then all of a sudden, he's got 120 MRMs flying in his face. But there is the possibility. Looks like the team is spreading out a little bit. One guy's going back to get Sigma. The assaults are heading towards Fox 5. And we got a group of 3 heading towards Epsilon. And we hear our radar deprivation kick in there as somebody lost lock on me. But pushing forward. God, I wish this mech can carry a little bit larger of an engine. Even if it could just be like a 325. That would have been wonderful. Would have been great. But anyway, back into the game here. Let's see, where is the opponents? They have a Cicada there. Probably too fast for me to hit. Ooh, he's in range actually. I love these MRMs for being able to shoot that far. Just able to drop out 120 MRMs at that range. Thankfully, it was a king crab, nice and slow, so he's not going to be able to dodge many of them. And if we come back out here, another derp, but just outside of my range. I had 472. He was at like 480. Oh, that sucks. I think if I cross to there, I'll get another shot. Oh, hello. Those tracking missiles came from the right side. There's somebody shooting ATMs or LRMs from Gamma 7. That catapult's probably going off there to fight it. Alright, let's cross here. Let's go towards where that Mauler is. As this is not looking good, this position.
New target acquired.
I do not want to be there for too long. Now, this is... people like to call this Death Valley down here. And if you're just down in Fox 7 without any support or backup, yes, it can be very devastating. But, come on, I need to get closer to this guy.
Warning, incoming missile.
We are hopefully can just push right through. But now, if he tries to peek again, he'll be in range. I'm just going to go around this corner. Remember, this is what this mech is for. It's for pushing. So, I'm not going to slow down. Hi, crap. Let's pump into him.
Heat level critical.
Just pump this damage. Oh, yes. Then we got to watch our heat. But that is why I have both of the left and right clicks on chain fire, so that I can control my fire rate. We're just going to let that cool off here as my allies put some damage into him. And he has that ever so silly war horn that activates when you die. Now, there is an assault up here. There is that Magcat Mark II. He shouldn't have been able to get out in that time frame. The guys over there aren't seeing him, so if I come up here to the right, he's right there, right where I expected him to be. I figured he would be moving this direction, and now we just get to move into him and just unload. We'll give him our right arm. We don't have anything there that we really need at the moment. And we'll come around. And we'll put another good hit into him. Both his side torsos are open. And he's going to go down really soon here. Good coordinated shot there into his side torso. And he is down. Pushing forward. We got a one opponent here. There's a Cougar, I think, in Fox 6. Somebody. I can't see him because he's under ECM. There's multiple coming from Fox 6 around where we just came from. Yeah, we're going to want to do a reverse defense here. We just defend. We just push through there, and now we're going to defend a push from there. There's also a person there. As if I start looking this way, that person's going to shoot me in the back. This is a very difficult situation we're in here. Come on. I want the enemies to walk up this ramp right here, right into my maw of missiles. That person there could have gone back up and around here to better flank me. But I think at this point, we need to push down. We need to get out of this situation. We don't have the people covering our back anymore, and we need to get in range, which we are, and we'll just pump out some missiles into that area. Not extremely accurate, but it's the only thing we can do at this moment. Go on, MRMs. Get them down range. There goes my left torso. My right torso is going to go soon, and unfortunately, because of the light engine, we get taken out. However, we did 962 damage during our push, which was pretty good. And we are vastly ahead on points. Although we have a shutdown guy. Oh, we have a disconnected, probably. That's probably who this guy is. And let's see here. We've got a Blood Adder with 2 ATM-3s and an Ultra 10, who is in the shit of it with a whole bunch of enemy heavies and assaults beating up his face. And we have a K9, an Irby, running around the outside. Thankfully, still fairly healthy. He could hold on to this and make an issue of this for our opponents. It's just him and a Catapult A1 left that are really on. The Catapult is an MRM 30 Catapult, so it's all he has left. And our only hope is that they can hold on and capture enough points in order to win by capture, like win by points. Not sure if this is going to be a way to do it, but as long as the opponents are chasing them, this is a good thing, because that's time they're not spending getting the points captured. However, we're not, like, if we were at 650, I'd be a lot more excited. But being only at 550 is not as exciting, considering definitely this Catapult has only got one leg left. He's going to go down here in just a second, and all we have left is a DC. And they're going to have enough time to get out and uncap the different positions. So we just got to sit in this Mauler's DC'd cockpit. But that was a fun match. It showed what this mech can do. I can just push around a corner. There was that king crab. I just put a whole bunch of damage into it and then soak the damage as needed. It was good. But GG to our opponents. It'll be a few more seconds here until they win the match. So let's jump right to the end of the match. And the opponents eventually found our one remaining disconnected mech here. And let us see what the post-game stats are like. We got 272,000 C-bills, 1 kill, 1 assist, but 962 damage, so we definitely did a bunch. But with these MRMs, I'm looking at them kind of like LRMs in the sense, because they're very spread, so they're really, the damage effectiveness is maybe cut in half. So this almost 1,000 I would only put as maybe 500 damage from a more concentrated fire platform, such as a SRM Brawler or something along those lines. But let's get into another match for this episode. And for the last match of this episode, we are on Canyon Network Assault. Yeah, it should be alright. I always say, like, on Canyon Network, you want to be able to shoot between the covers. You need about 400 meters. And you actually have that with MRMs. Although, the travel time is going to be a little interesting, because you have to compensate for it. But we shall see. We're going to head immediately into sort of the Delta 4 area. We're going to see what the team does in terms of a push. I would personally be okay with if the enemy team comes around the Charlie 4 sort of thing, to just push right into them. Do it. We shall see.
Target spotted.
Yeah, like, come up in Delta 4, we'll poke the right side, hopefully nobody's sniping from this ridge, and then maybe we'll come right around, or maybe drop down and then go around in
Need assistance.
the valley. Oh, need assistance. That Annihilator. What is he, just slow? Dude, I know you can only take a 300, but definitely take a 300. Get that thing max speed.
Target acquired.
Oh no, it's a Mad Cat. This thing's got so much armor, like a dual Gauss, and it looks like it just tickled me. It's stupid. But they look like they're pushing the top. I am A-okay with doing this. I will happily take your push, Mr. Enemies. I'm gonna, again, just like I said I would do, I'm gonna go look around this right side. I don't feel like they have anybody on that ridgeline that could really screw up my plan, because I'm really out in the open for anyone that was trying to snipe from that right side. But if I get around this here, and possibly get up into position up here, I should be able to poke this right side with some effect. Oh, hi. And do that. Put a side down to orange. Just do a bunch of sandblasting damage with my MRMs. That guy is still there. Oh, see, that's what I was afraid of. Sniper on that side.
Acquired.
Makes it really hard to work this side if you have a person constantly plinking you for free damage.
New target.
Please move
acquired.
on. Thank you, he moved on. That is exactly what he shouldn't have done. He should have used that position to screw around with us. Are they coming around our backside? I feel like we need to push into them.
Acquired.
Fire off half the MRMs there.
New target.
We need
acquired.
some better stuff here. We can push this right side if you want. I'll go first.
New target acquired.
Yeah. Come on, Mech, go forward. We're tanking it for the team. Get around the corner, people. Have to,
Left torso critical.
get down to cover. There we go. That's better.
Destroyed.
Rotate our right side towards them. We're tanking it for the team. That's what we're doing. That's what we need to do. There's nobody right here right now.
Left torso destroyed.
There goes my left torso, but that guy goes down.
SRM.
Keep it going, people.
destroyed. Heat sink destroyed. Target acquired.
Don't get sloppy out there.
I'm finding it interesting to work with these MRMs. You have to really lead them sometimes, and sometimes you don't.
Destroyed. Right torso critical damage.
We're taking too much in our side torso. We're just going to give them our left and push in. We don't need to worry about our doing damage right now. We just need to worry about tanking. Tanking for our allies. That Timby, though, he needs to go down.
Target destroyed.
He did. That's it, people. Shoot me. Do it. We are losing, though. That's alright. I can take so much damage if I push my left forward.
Critical damage. Target acquired.
No, I lost all my guns. They all crit out. Ah, oh well. It didn't work out how I wanted it to. It's unfortunate because the match that I was like, hey, damn, I gave this a try before I made the video, and was like, man, this really works well. I got like a 5 kills and 1,000 damage. And then I try to make a video, and it doesn't work as I wanted. But that is the problem sometimes with the game. We got just our last guy left here, the Marauder 5M, Ultra 20 and 5ER medium lasers, and probably a pretty sizable engine for a 75 kph top speed. Probably enjoying those new light engines, and good game to our opponents. Let's see what the post-game stats are like. You have 415 damage, get 0 kills but 3 assists, 113,000 C-bills, and when it comes to the team, did alright. But yeah, those are just some examples of what this Annihilator can do. It does have its issues. It is slow. It is really unable to trade against anything at longer ranges because of the travel time of the MRMs, make it difficult to hit things out of those ranges. Really, the MRMs have like 450-ish range. It's kind of more like 300 if you want to be able to land things correctly with them. But it does have an incredible quantity of durability that you are able to use in those pushes to tank for your team. But that is going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.